Hello, welcome to Central Ohio Heaters. Thanks for your interest today in our tutorial video for a Lanair waste oil heater. The model we're going to be using in our demonstration today is a Lanair MX 250. The other models are very similar but slightly different. We're going to show you 5 different things. The first being components. Talk about the location, description, purpose. The second being the sequence of operation. The third being an operational video. The fourth being practical installation guidelines. And the fifth being cleaning and periodic maintenance. Okay, let's go. The components. First you have the power coming to the machine, comes to the terminal strip. This is where the customer brings the power and the neutral to the heater, and that runs down to the Lanair terminal power strip. Your neutral goes up here. This is what they call the terminal strip. Next is the fan limit control on top of the furnace. Up here you have the quick disconnect cord. Inside the burner you have another terminal junction power strip. We'll get this open here. There. This top is neutral. The bottom is burner on power. It's just a general terminal strip. The orange power here comes down to run the entire burner. It runs the air solenoid back here, the air regulators here on the side. This is the air regulator. Regulates the pressure coming to the burner. The air diaphragm. When the air comes up here, this opens to let the plunger come back off of the nozzle, to let oil through the nozzle. Over here you have the nozzle, and behind the nozzle there's a quad ring. That's this here. Sometimes when you pull the nozzle out, the O-ring comes out with the nozzle. Be sure that you take this O-ring and put it up inside the block here. The best thing to use is probably a Craftsman nut driver. Put it up in there and work it up in the block. Once you got it up here in the block inside, then you put your nozzle in the front of the block. That's called a quad ring. It's not just a standard O-ring. Next you have your combustion air blower, your air band. There's a blower inside of here. The motor's over here. You have your transformer, your power lugs on the transformer. When it's run, there's 10 to 14,000 volts comes out of here. That sits down on here, which is the bus bar, goes to the electrodes. Be sure you use the big hats on here. They have small hats. Them won't sit down on your bus bars here as good. They can jump off to the side if you use the small hats. You have the electric eye here, sends ohms back to the flame controller. That keeps the red button from popping all day long. This is your flame controller or ignition oil primary. The electrodes are over here. This is your electrodes. They come in front of the nozzle. This is your retention head. This is the new style retention head. The old style looks like this. It has a 90-degree bend in here, and the outside of it is crooked. Be sure you use the new style retention head. All the late model Lanair furnaces have the late style retention head. That's this one here. It's nice and straight on the outside, and it has this angle on here. The PEEP door